Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Guy Bouchard. I'm the president and CEO of Top Down Investments, and it is Wednesday, March 27th, and I'm just giving you an update on all of our current projects right now. This is the intro to an email that has all the links below to specific site updates that we have from our wonderful partner and construction manager, Mike Sims, who's going to do a more detailed walkthrough. But this is me just giving you an overview of all of the projects we have on the go right now, and you can dive deep into each in particular deal as you see fit. So here we go. Our White Rock project. So our White Rock project is a 9-unit stratified building that we are doing a complete overhaul on. We closed on that last March in 2018. The update on that one is we have 5 units 100% complete. We have 4 units at 70% completion, and we were scheduled to be wrapped up that project and sold out by now, but we ran into some challenges last year in about October to November when we had a fire at the property. So that has obviously brought on a whole new set of challenges, and we're working through those right now. The claim is all complete, and we have the unit back to original condition, but obviously that puts significant delays on our project as a whole. So we're pushing hard. We obviously have got hit by the challenges in that regard, as well as a bit of a market shift, and they're currently listed on the market right now, and they're ready for sale, and we're currently working on those with the Kelly Fry team. No action on them yet. We were hoping to have some sold by now, but we have not had any completions on that project. So we obviously are working on some plan B and C's just in case that doesn't go as well as planned. But we're not panicking yet. We just want to get through those. Bit of market fluctuation and instability in the last 6 months. Obviously, we just kind of want to ride that out and see where it goes. But stay tuned on that. We got a beautiful building, and we've got some great options that we're actually pretty excited about as well, if the sale doesn't wind up panning out. But stay tuned for that one. Things are going ahead. Mission property. Mission is a 12-unit apartment building that we have been working on for approximately 12 months as well, or we've had it in possession of 12 months. We started construction on it in October of 2018, and we've got Mike Sims managing or overseeing the project, and we've got Scott Dickey, who's on site as our construction manager for that specific project. We are going to have our first batch of units, which is the top floor of a 3-floor building. We're going to have those units ready to be marketed and listed for rent in the next week or so. So we're pretty excited about that as well. So stay tuned for finding out what the rents that we're going to achieve there. I don't have the numbers in front of me yet for what we anticipated last year, but I think it was around the $11.50 mark. And I'm not going to share with you what we think we're going to get, but we're definitely excited about what the overall is going to be. So once we get a bit more data on that, I'll be happy to share. Abbotsford, we've got a 20-unit building that we acquired along with the Mission building that we are doing as well. Complete overhaul on that. It's cosmetic re. And we've got John Hinsley, who's our project manager on that one, with Michael Sims overseeing it. We are blasting through that. He's got great crews on site. They're making excellent progress. That one's going extremely well. We couldn't be happier with how that's going. Again, the top floor is going to be ready here for rent probably in the next week or two, and we're excited to see what we're going to be able to achieve in rents there. So awesome progress on that. Good job out there. Cloverdale. Cloverdale is a 39-unit stratified building that we bought 1 year ago approximately. Definitely faced our challenges with that one. We were right in the middle of a legislation shift with all of the new rules coming in with the Residential Tenancy Act and the government regulations, which really put a damper on that project at the beginning because we didn't know what direction it was going to go. We had a big dispute with the majority of the tenants in that building, and we finally worked through those challenges within the past few months, and we're now just gaining some traction, finally being able to start some work on that building. So we bought it at a very good price of $177,000 a door, and we still know or are comfortable with the fact that we're going to do very well on that building. But obviously, just the delay in the project has chewed up a bit of holding time and cash more than we would have liked to. But we're going to start work on that. We've got our construction permits in with the city of Surrey, which have been there for about 3 to 4 months. We're just waiting for some approval on some big ticket items, but stay tuned for some progress there. The strategy there now is going to be to fix up the outside of the building and sell those units off individually, either as unrenovated for someone to come in and live as is, or reno themselves, or we can also market the units that we have available to us as renovated units. So people will have the option, but stay tuned. We want to get to work on that. We've been itching. Victoria Road is it's one of my favorite deals just because it's been a pretty creative deal, and we brought some multiple strategies into that one, and it's actually flipped hands a couple times with the investors that we had involved. But we acquired that property in November of 2017. We did the first phase, so Nanaimo Vic Road phase 1 was with the first set of investors that we partnered with to get some of the work done to that building and only renovate a few units so that we could see what the rents could be for a future buyer to buy the building from us. So instead of selling the building as was the plan, I decided to hold on to that building and keep it and do phase 2 of the renovations, which would be complete all of the unrenovated units and of course get the uplift ourselves and ideally hold on to that building long term. So we bought out the first phase of investors. We just closed on phase 2 about 3 weeks ago. So we are now into that deal with a new set of investors. Out of 27 units, out of 32 units, we renovated 5 on original phase 1. We have 27 more units to renovate, and we're already working on about 9 of those right now. So we're on a pretty aggressive renovation plan. We're working with the tenants in that building, and they're pretty happy with the progress we made in the past year, and they're all willing to work with us on this next year. So we're excited about that, but stay tuned for progress on that one. Once we get the 7 units we're working on done, we're going to cycle through the next and just keep motoring along. Prideaux, we just closed on a building. Is a 27-unit stratified building in downtown Nanaimo, very close to our Victoria Road building. Very excited for the investors we have on board with that deal. It's a stratified building, so again, similar to Cloverdale, we're planning to do renovations to the outside of the building to clean up all of the major big ticket items that people worry about when they own a strata, i.e. the common areas, the boiler, the mechanical, the roof, the doors and windows, you name it. We're going to take care of all of that headache so that people can buy those units at a very, very good price for the market today, and we can exit out of that property within the next 6 to 12 months. So that's a short-term flip. We don't have a video for the Vic Road and the Prideaux deal just because they're fresh. We're just getting the paperwork on Prideaux ready so we can get motoring on some renovations, and then we'll be marketing that deal within the next 30 to 60 days as well. So that is the March update for you guys, which kind of catches us up for the last few months that we've been a little bit absent on the video updates, but that's just because we've been busy closing on deals and getting everything else ready. So hope you enjoyed this. We've got our links below for all of our detailed updates that you can feel free to check out, and check out our website at topdowninvestments.com. And if you'd like more information, you know where to find us. Thanks very much. Happy investing.